What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Good evening. How are you doing? How you doing? We got Mitch in the building. What's going on? Shout out to my moderator. I am Alex. What? Got all the links up, man. If you want to donate, man, that is Cash App. Super chats are accepted as well. Cash Apps are preferred. Because YouTube be trying to take you up top. You heard? Thank you for that. I am Alex Well, because we'll be needing that later. Probably gonna have you spam that from time to time in the chat. Because Leia actually recently just did a part 2 of what I was gonna react to. So I may react to both videos. I don't know, because both of them are like about a good 20-30 minutes long. We'll see. We'll see how the flow goes. Shadow Slayer, right before I came on live, it was something on my homepage saying that they recently just passed that bill to avoid the shutdown, so we should be good. Well, matter of fact, I'm like, because I see you and Lawrence going back and forth about it. I'll share my screen with you what I literally just saw before I got on here now. Give me 1 second. All right, you guys. Do y'all see that right there where it says breaking news in red? Maybe if Congress averts. Yeah, let me get this. Let me do this real quick, you guys. Because I know it's been a lot of fuss about this, so let's go ahead and get this out the way. So yeah, it says Congress averts government shutdown and stunning twist passing deal with bipartisan support. All right. After lawmakers in Congress spent weeks fighting over how to avoid a shutdown that would impact millions of people, they passed a measure Saturday that would temporarily fund the government until a year-long spending deal is set in stone. All righty. The bill, which passed in the House by a bipartisan vote 335 to 91, and in the Senate is similarly bipartisan vote by 88 to 9, which will keep government funding at current levels. The legislation is now headed to President Joe Biden's desk, where he is expected to sign it. A government shutdown seemed certain as House Republicans were consumed by infighting with some GOP lawmakers redesigning themselves to a shutdown. A small group of conservative hardliners insisted on a funding deal with deep spending cuts and other ultra conservative demands, frustrating the rest of the House government GOP conference as they attempted to pass a funding deal along the parties. All right, so I'm not really big on politics. I really don't feel like reading all that, but I think y'all got the gist of it, man. I think it's safe to say that we are good. All right. I think that's safe to say, at least for now, whatever the case may be. Please hit the like button on your way in. We got 35 watching. And let me check who else is in here. Jason Cody, what's going on, Rudd, Lawrence, and Shadow Slayer. I just wanted to clear that up because I was literally reading that before I came on here now. EKNL, ain't seen you in a while, brother. What's going on, man? Yeah, I hate politics, Lawrence. I really do, man. I just never really. And then when I went down the Illuminati rabbit hole, that really did it for me. I haven't voted for a president since. It's been years. And the last time I voted was a president is because my parents made me do it, not because I wanted to do it. And that was only because it was Barack Obama. And you know how us black people are. Like I had to vote for him just because he was black, because there's gonna be somebody out there that vote against him just because he's black. Yeah, yeah. That's why I don't really care for politics, man. Whoa, hold on. Jamal Fowler, we got to stop the show. Jamal Fowler said, I'm in the building, brother, with a $25 cash app. Show that brother some love. Yes, sir. Thank you for that, brother. CSX4402, what's going on? Crazy Surrey Gamer, what's going on? The beautiful DS is in the building. What's going on? Well, as of right now, DS it's not going down. They passed the bill, so the shutdown isn't going to happen. But yeah, it looked a little scary there for a minute. I mean, even I was a little worried. I was more worried about because everybody was saying how you wasn't going to be able to book flights and stuff like that. And I recently just booked all my flights for Colombia, so I was a little worried about not being able to potentially book my flights for Oklahoma and New Orleans and the rest of this year leading into New Year's, but look like we're gonna be all right. Damn, Shadow Slayer for real. Ooh wee. I don't know, man. When bro, you go down that Illuminati rabbit hole, man. I don't put it past anybody, bro. To be honest with you, I think a lot of people. There's a lot more people there. Let me put it to you this way: there's a lot more males that I think that are sus or on the down low in order to get to where they at. That's one of the things that I kind of learned going down that Illuminati rabbit hole. Oh my god. Yeah, man. Some of the stuff these guys do to keep and get fame, I can't do it, bro. I can't. I done heard about the you know the X parties. Y'all know what I'm really trying to say, but y'all know YouTube funny. Matter of fact, the one girl from P Diddy's that female group. What was the name of that female group? I forgot their name. No, one of the singers' name was Aubrey O'Day. She been spilling the beans, bro. She been letting everybody know what go on in these parties for real, bro. It's crazy. Oh, okay. I was reading that like I thought that was related to inflation, man. Bro, I'm like, Lawrence, you all good, man. I'm like, bro, don't worry about it, man. Uh yeah, Gold Eagle 99. You right about that, man. I'll be careful with that too. Yeah, Hollywood, the higher ups, the elites, bro, they all in the same boat, man. Like, bro, I'm like, if y'all know anything about Bohemian Grove, Freemason parties, and all these man, y'all don't want to get me started on that. I'm like, this will turn into a whole new channel, man. For real, man. Wanted to see. Okay, I just saw this, man. My apologies, brother. Yes, you can. My very first several videos was literally just from my phone. Yep, I used to record from straight from my phone, bro. Yes, you can. Matter of fact, that's what she was just on my show not too long ago. Miss Rada, Miss Mama Rada. Everything she posts on her YouTube channel straight from her phone. Cause she used to have up to 20,000 subscribers at one point, man. But she's very controversial. So she's had her channels taken down over and over again. So um name of her channel is I Bow Before My Husband. I had her on here about a few weeks ago. And that's pretty much what she does. Let's see who else we got in here, man. A few other people I ain't. Yeah. Jermaine, what's going on with you, brother? Yeah, Danity Kane. That's who the name of that group was. Thank you, bro. It was at the tip of my tongue. I just couldn't think of it. I kept thinking about Day 26, the guy band that he had. But I'm like, nah, that's the guy band. I was like, but I knew it started with a D, just like Day 26. But yeah, that was Danity Kane. Yeah, man, appreciate that. Make sure y'all subscribe to the travel vlog channel as well, especially now, cause only in about little over 3 weeks, your boy gonna be in Medellin with a little young me. Wee. Yeah, man, they don't, bruh. Said news, said conspiracy man unplugged. Oh God. Then next thing you know, I'm gonna have FBI over here banging on the door. Then I'm gonna end up missing MIA like that one dude, that Alex Jones dude. He was one of the guys that got me hip to that, man. See, like a lot of people don't know about all the underground tunnels and cities and stuff in United States. Like all those really big trucks, all those really big Sam Clubs trucks that got days and days and days worth of supplies that they send into these underground tunnels and I'm, bruh, I'm telling y'all, man. I can put y'all on. I can put y'all on to some shit for real. Y'all will be over here like, damn, bro. I did not know Rome knew all this. Yeah, man. Epstein Island. So you mean to tell me there's really an island where where he took girls to do whatever it is he was doing? That's a real thing. Damn, I had no idea Poor Man Podcast started on his phone. I know AMS did, but I didn't know Poor Man Podcast did. But yeah, I'm going back to Medellin in like a little over 3 weeks. I leave October 24th, Luther. Uh, see you, Ron, my member Rose S in the building. What's going on with your brother? Yeah, I mean, if you want to become a member, man, you can do that as well. Bluff City Nerd, Crimson Sapphire. What's going on? Damn, that's a new one. Crimson Sapphire. I like that name. Joshua, man, what's going on, brother? What's going on? JD end of October. Shit, man, hook email me, brother. We gonna be there at the same time, man. I'm like I said, I'm leaving October 24th. I'm not coming back till November 20th, 21st, one of the two. I think the 20th. Yeah, because I think the 20th was cheaper. Uh yeah, man, right before the holidays, because you know that because the 20th is on a Monday, and that following Thursday will be Thanksgiving. You know, so back in time for the holidays, and then I'm going down to Oklahoma for Christmas with my sister and my mom to see my sister with my mom, and then I'm gonna bring in New Year's with the homie, my best friend from here, but he lives in New Orleans, and then from New Orleans, at the moment, I'm thinking Cancun just because it's such a short and cheap flight, but I don't know. We gonna see. We gonna see what's popping, man. But right now, Cancun is looking like my first stop for 2024. Uh oh my god, bro. I'm jealous, man. Like Dave, bro. Serbia. If you like, if you like, if you're into Caucasian women with really pretty eyes and full lips and curvy, crazy man. Serbia got some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen, bro. at my old job, a lot of the project managers that I had to email back and forth were Serbian women. All of them was bad, like all of them. I'm like, what the? So we gotta take this into a new channel, yeah. Oh man. You know what though? I have thought about breaking off into other channels, man, just to see what would happen. Um, maybe if I did maybe I don't know, a conspiracy channel might be lit. I've had people tell me I should do fitness channels. Um, but at the end of the day, it's like I gotta do something that I know that's gonna, generate revenue and get monetized, and people are gonna actually want to watch it. Like, um, one of my moderators, can y'all leave JD's leave my email in a chat for JD, man? Yeah, JD, bro. We can link up when I'm in Medellin, bro. I mean, I linked up. I linked up with some of my subscribers when I was in the Philippines. I linked up with some of them when I was in Thailand. Um, well, I didn't meet anybody in Vietnam because I mean, it ain't a whole lot of people in Vietnam like that. But yeah, man, I kicked it with some subscribers in Thailand and the Philippines. Uh, yeah, man. I'm like, we can link up. Yeah, I agree, Golden Eagle. I think Eastern Europe, as far as the features that I mentioned, I think that's all. That's why I was saying like Jamal Fowler. Based on me knowing what Jamal Fowler like, I would tell him to go to Eastern Europe first, for real. Like he like women, you know what I mean? He like them snow bunnies with the boots. You know what I mean? And if you like all the other features that I like, yeah, man, I would say Eastern Europe. Like I would tell like Jamal, if I was you, I would go to probably somewhere like Serbia or Poland, because I know a lot of Ukrainian women after due to the war have ran to Poland. But even before then, Poland would have been a good choice. I would probably suggest something like Poland or Serbia or Romania for Jamal. I'm like, and the cost, and from what I hear, the cost of living is cheaper in Eastern Europe as compared to the rest of Europe. So yeah, Greece is on my bucket list, man. I gotta go to Greece, bro. It's a lot of history in Greece too that a lot of people are unaware of. Yeah. Yeah, JD, that's my email, man. I am Alex Wood, dropped it in the chat. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, I saw a clip that somebody mentioned about Croatia, bro. What is the deal? Yeah, write down Croatia too, Jamal, while you at it. What is the deal with Croatia? Why is Croatia so popular for passport bros all of a sudden? I ain't got nothing against it because Croatian women are beautiful, but it was like, why all of a sudden now? Oh, Justin, you drunk, man. Don't do that. Nah, I'm not doing that, bro. Nah. Mm-mm. See, and you know what? It's in a way, I'm almost kind of happy that the season is starting off exactly the same way it did before, because everybody had that same energy when the Bengals started off 0-2 last year, and then we damn near beat the Chiefs again to go to the Super Bowl again. And it's like, all right. That's why when they started off 0-2, I ain't say nothing. And even when they won Monday night, I ain't say nothing. I'm gonna do just like I did last year. I'm gonna be quiet, and then by the end of the year, when we see where everybody at, all right. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. When I was there, the women that I found most attractive were not Vietnamese women. It was women from other countries that just happened to be where I was at. Not to say that there aren't any attractive Vietnamese women there. I mean, I think it really just comes down to what you find, like what do you like? Because y'all know what I like. Like I like curvy women. Um, like melanin isn't, having that tan skin isn't like a preference or something that's kind of like, oh, she gotta have melanin, otherwise I'm not. You know what I mean? Because you can be a white girl and be built like a brick house, and I'm gonna give you the time of day. But from what I saw, man, a lot of these Vietnamese women, man, they just have no curves for real, man. They just straight up and like they cute girls, but they don't really have any curve to them for me, man. I'm like cute as hell though. Like cute as hell, man. I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like, if y'all looked at my travel vlog channel and saw the pictures that I posted of the girls that I was kicking it with at the bar, like all those girls was cute, but none of them really had that, that you know what I mean, that payal, you know what I mean? Versus you go to Thailand or the Philippines. Oh yeah. And you probably thinking like, well, those girls are Asian too. I'm like, yeah, but I don't know what it is about those two countries compared to Vietnam, but you're gonna find some curvy women in the Philippines. You will find some curvy women in Thailand, especially the darker skinned ones. Oh my god, don't even get me started. See, look, and I that and just that quick, I forgot DS was in the chat, man. DS is a Filipina, y'all. Oh man. Really? He told you to go to Brazil for your first time. You know what? He probably told Global Passport Crew probably told you that because it's a shorter flight. A lot of people suggest that you don't fly too much on your first flight because Brazil will probably be like 8 or 10 hours, give or take. Um, yeah, I could see him saying that. You know what I mean? And considering you're gonna come across some Brazilians that look like they're white. You know what I mean? You'll still kind of get what you're looking for. I'm like, don't expect no women in boots though. I'm like, you in Brazil, brother. That's a warm climate. You ain't gonna find no women in boots there. But I'm like, I think, but as far as the other features though, considering Brazilians are all shades, you know what I mean? You'll find something you like though. But I know what you like down to a T. And if I was, you know what I mean, my choice for you would be Eastern Europe. Yeah, 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 yeah. That yep. For that exact reason, I figured that's why he told you. Yeah, John Wallace. See, Jamal like the tall white chicks too. I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Eastern Europe, yes, that's the place to go for real. See, and that's what's crazy because I like those features and I find them attractive, but because I'm only 5'7", I probably wouldn't have the same success as y'all. Just keeping it a buck. Yeah, that's one of the things I love about Filipinas is because some of them have that Latin look from the Spanish colonizing years ago. Um, but the difference is actually, English is their second language, man. So, and a lot of Filipinos, man, they English is pretty damn good, man. And then that's another thing. If language barrier is a priority for you, for some people, even though it's a lot further, Philippines might be the best option for you to go first if you never left before. Because for some people, they may not be concerned with taking long flights. They might be more concerned with being comfortable once they get to their destination. So I think it just comes down to priority. Um, and I kind of went up, kind of did something similar when I did a video about the um prices when I was over here when I was shopping for whatchamacallit, flight flights out and what have you. So yeah, man, it's just another one of those things you want to keep in mind also. Let's see here. I think my apologies, you guys. I'm over here trying to talk and set up at the same time. Had a brunch date with a lady whose family hails from St. Lucia, shuffling around women like a deck of cards. St. Lucia, that's like Caribbean, ain't it? It's like the Caribbean islands, St. Lucia, Trinidad, Tobago, that kind of area, those islands. I think that's where that's okay. I thought so. Let me tell you another place that's a hidden gem, and I think I'm not. I don't know if he considered himself a passport bro, but I know Austin Holloman followed him a lot and was an influence on why Austin wanted to go to Brazil. Damn, man. I want to say something Pierre, John, something Pierre. I forgot his name, full name, but he's in Cape Verde right now. Oh my God, dude. Cape Verde has some very, very beautiful women. Yeah, I thought it was one of the islands. That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I knew it was one. I know it's one of the islands because it sounded too familiar. Yeah, Dennis. Yeah, Dennis John Pierre. Thank you, Discerning Dash. Thank you. Yeah, he in Cape Verde right now, man, dude. And I don't know if I remember. Y'all remember the video I did of that one girl? She's in the States, but she's from Cape Verde. Good God, man, that woman is dead gorgeous. Yeah, Turkey too. Like that Eastern Europe area, man. I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, I'm cool, man. I'm like, ain't my. I don't think anybody should do Afghanistan. I'm like, as attractive as I find me Middle Eastern women, bro. You is not gonna catch me in any of them countries. It's a wrap. Uh. All right, you guys. Okay, thank you for that, DS. Because I'm like, I'm pretty sure you know those locations better than me. Um. Oh, I do want to see the Chocolate Hills. I didn't get to see that when I went to Philippines the first time. I was supposed to see that the second time, but that didn't come to pass. But yeah, I would say check out Chocolate Hills too. All right, so found this interesting. The name was she titled "Independent Woman is Desperate to find a perfect man," and I was really intrigued to see what these women had to say, man, based on the last time uh I reacted to one of their videos when they was over here reacting to American women. It's really funny and humorous to see the difference is so night and day. It really is. Cause even interacting with Filipinas in real life, man, it was basically the same thing. And this is what I be talking about when I'm like, bro, I don't think American women realize like how much women from other countries kind of look at them like no wonder your men want to be with us and not y'all. I don't think American women realize how much think that when they look at them and they see what they want and how they behave. All right, let's go ahead and get into it.
And I have a beautiful life waiting for the perfect man to show up.
I think what happens to her is she she keeps longing for that perfect man because she mentioned that word.
They are watching too much K-drama, maybe, to meet a perfect man. There's no such a perfect man. What do you think, guys?
This independent bad bitch shit, it's not as fun as it seems. Trust and believe.
What can you say about it, First of all, the tone of voice is quite annoying, to be honest.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Bruh. Hold on, man. You mean to tell me we're not even a minute in yet, and I'm already gotta stop because I'm just like, they're literally noticing the same things that I'm noticing. Yeah, like that woman's voice was crazy. Yeah, you perfect dude. And that woman looked like she every bit of 50, 60 years old. Talking about the perfect man. She said that.
Hey guys, welcome to Philippine Family Life with Leia's channel. And today's video is another reacting video about women.
Herman Edwards, yeah, I knew that. I wish they would I wish she would hurry up and get the hell up out of here before she get influenced too much. I actually did a live reaction to her interviewing the guys in America versus the women in America. I did a live reaction to that. I want to say maybe like a couple weeks ago. And it was funny about it, Herman Edwards, is it was very, very similar to the reaction that I did with Leia before, where it's funny. The foreign women that Filipina P interviewed that lived in the States, but they were from other countries, even they were talking about how foolish how American women look. The foreign women that she interviewed were like, the American women got it made over here. Like, I love it over here. I'm living well over here. I don't understand why they so upset. I'm like, and then when you explain it to them, then it's kind of like, then they kind of get it, because these women come from traditional minded families, even though they come to America to earn a living on their own. So yeah, Jamal, I know, man. I know. Sweet Jesus. Yeah, I know. Oh, man. Yeah, it really ain't fair, bro.
Western women claiming to be independent women. It's kind of feminism as well. So today I have special guest. As always, Shay is with me again, and we have a new guest. She's new to my channel. Can you introduce yourself to our viewers?
Thank you, Leia, for having me. And hi, everyone. My name is Gladys, and I have a YouTube channel, Gladys on Love. Hope to see you guys there too.
Yeah, so subscribe to her channels as well. Anyways, we have a video here, and we're going to watch it and react to it or give a comment. So anyways, here's the first video. Let's watch it together.
It comes in waves. Most of the time, I'm okay. And then it comes and hits me like nobody's business. And honestly, I've been feeling like this a lot lately. It's love. I'm tired. I'm tired of doing it myself. I'm tired of being alone. I want to share my life with someone. I am just freaking tired. I want to be in love. I want to share my life with someone. I want to feel the joys. I want to have my hands held. I want to be held. I want to kiss. I want to support. I want my person. Why is it so hard to find your person? You know, it's really hard when love is the one thing you can't force. You can't make it happen. Where is it? Where is it? I'm so ready, and I have a beautiful life waiting for the perfect man to show up. But where is he? I'm 53.
Damn.
And I just can't believe that I'm sitting here, and it has been several years. I think it was over a year I had a date, and then it's been several years since then. Where are all the good men that are ready and want to build a beautiful life together? Where are you?
Wipe your tears. Wow, she's 53 years old.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I was wondering if any of y'all was going to catch on to that. I played the NPC music and the sad violin music. She needed all that. Oh man. Shout out to Jay Fleming in the building. What's going on, brother? But you want to know what's funny? I could tell you, okay, she's 53. And it's funny. Didn't I say that woman looked like she was every bit of 50? I literally said that before I even started watching this. Now, here's my thing. From what I can tell, 53. I'd imagine when she was 23, she probably looked pretty damn good. Those kind of men that you saying that you can't find, they was right in front of your face. You was just ignoring them. That's all. Like we all know this by now, you guys. That's why there are so many attractive women in their 40s and their 50s that are single, because they spent their 20s and was dumb enough to even waste their 30s dealing with men for reasons that they knew wasn't good long term. And we all know what those reasons are. We ain't got to sit over here and discuss and go over them. But this is the dual mating strategy that is failing a lot of women, man. I am gonna go after I'm going to try and tame and reform the bad boy into the kind of man that I know is good for me, instead of just going for the man that I know that is good for me. That's what they do. And then when they're 40 and 50 years old like her, what first thing they do is point the finger at the man. No. I'm like, and that's why any man that doesn't go along with that narrative, we're seen as misogynist or we hate women just because we're not falling for that bullshit. We're not. Like, there's a reason why women are putting off marriage. And because I want to make this clear. Because I'm like, because these ladies watch my reactions, you know what I mean? Because I tag them and stuff. Leia, the average age for a woman to get married in the United States is pushing 30. Last time I checked, I think it's 28.9. So basically 29 years old. That is by design. In our country, they push women to push back getting married. But the problem is men don't want to marry women when they get to that age. And part of the reason why is because as a man, you're rushing a man to be on that woman's time because she has her biological clock is ticking. This is why men typically prefer women that are a little bit younger. That way you don't have to rush anything. You can enjoy one another, get to know one another. If I'm meeting you at 29 or 30, we got to do everything. That's probably a bad example because we know what that look and sound like. But we got to do everything like but we got to do everything pretty much right now. That pretty much only gives you a 5-year span to do anything. You know what I mean? So it's like, right, see, look. Yeah, it's about last time it was 28.9. last time I looked, Lawrence. I mean, but that's basically 29. I mean, what's 0.1? I mean, basically 29. So I'm like, man. Cause like I'm like, cause think about it, man. You will basically be on her time. Cause I'm like, because at 35, that's when that geriatric pregnancy kick in. And I'm not trying to rush, have kids with you, rush, and I'm like, I'm not trying to rush everything due to your biological clock. You feel me? Because now I'm no longer leading the relationship. So that becomes an issue. Before I forget, man, shout out to EKNL with the 1999 super chat, man. He said, just for the support, appreciate you so much, brother. Thank you so much. But yeah, I think that definitely plays a part, man. That's why I said, man, that's why when a lot of women who be 30 and that's why when you see a lot of women complaining about dating at 30, men don't really give them much empathy for it, because if it's hard for a woman who's in her 30s or even 40s, and let's say she doesn't have children, you think it's hard for her to date? Imagine how hard it is for a 30 or 40-year-old man that's childless that wants to start a family. Imagine how hard it is for him to date when the 30-year-old women that are single and childless, you're going to have to pretty much expedite your relationship with them. And all the women that are in their 20s, they just want to be 304s and do what they want to do. That's basically what we have going on in the West. That's one of the reasons why you're seeing so many older men come to your country, because the age gap thing is a lot more accepting in your country versus over here it's shunned on. You know what I mean? Like, since I've started traveling, now that I think about it, y'all, since I started traveling overseas, I don't think I've been on a date. Matter of fact, I haven't been on a date with a woman over the age of 30. Real talk, y'all. Most of the dates that I've been on, the women were, trying to think, man. Valerie, I think, is like 23. The girl that I'm currently vetting in Medellin, she's 23. Like, yeah, they all been in their 20s. One of the girls that I dated in Thailand, she was early mid 20s. Now the oldest one that I dated in Thailand, she was like 29, 28. So yeah, man. And I'm 38. So, you know, they just go to show you how more accepted it is in these other countries, man. That's another reason why guys do it as well. Oh, hold on, man. The Do Better podcast with Theo Coop with the $10 Truth Side says, shout out from the Detroit. The content is fire. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much, man. Rose S, man, one of my members with the 10 pounds. No message, just love. Thank you for that, brother. Thank you for those super chats, you guys, man. Appreciate you. Yes, and please hit that like button on the way in if you haven't already. Oh, you talking about Renata Lopez, Brazil? Be honest with you, man. EKNL, bro. A woman that looks like her make me break my rules, man. And when I say break my rules, I mean like taking a woman seriously that has children, because I believe she has children. Jesus Christ. You would bring her up, man. You know that's my YouTube crush, man. Stop doing that, bro. You just gonna put my back against the wall like that. Like, yeah, if I mention her, I know he gonna bite. Man, you know I'm gonna bite with her, man. And when it come to YouTube crushes, bro, she right, bro, and you can't even tell, bro. I'm not surprised that she got 3 kids. Cause looking like that, I'll be shooting up the club too. But you can't tell she got 3 kids. Sweet Jesus. Yeah, I was gonna say Jay Fleming was just kicking it, doing content with her when he was in Brazil, man. Yeah, Jay Fleming. I was actually um talking to Passport Crew because he said he got contact with her. So whenever I do shoot to Brazil, I'm supposed to reach out to him, and that'll help me link up with her. So when I'm out there, we can connect. Because I'm like, when I go out there, I want to connect with her, Isabel, and of course, I want to hook up with one master teacher. I mean, he's been very vital in my growth and where I'm at now. So yeah, man, definitely. The brunette from Germany was. Oh yeah. As a matter of fact, you guys, give me Jamal, give me 1 second. Let me do that right now, man. Cause I want to say I subscribed to her channel, and I did it because I wanted to make sure that I didn't forget, because I know people was asking about her. Um, I don't know, bro, because I'm subscribed to a lot of people, Jamal. Um, shit, because she got a YouTube channel, man. She don't got a lot of subscribers because she ain't had it up that long, and she don't post too often. Let me let me see something. I'm trying to see where I can probably find it at. Cause I got it, man. Cause I'm subscribed to her channel now. Cause I wanted to get subscribed to her channel because I know people been asking about her. Um, damn, man. Hopefully it's still here. Cause she had a video that I was considering or reacting to as well. All right, give me 1 second, you guys. I want to see if I can find it real quick. All right, where are you? Where are you? Let's see. Haha, there it is. S to the B. All right. Okay. Damn, she actually been posting a little bit more frequently lately too. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do, you guys. Well, my computer quit acting slow. All right. I just copied her link to her page, man. So the German girl, I just dropped it at the bottom, Jamal. That's her link. S to the B, 135, man. Y'all will recognize her when y'all see her, man. Damn, like that woman made me want to go to Germany. Jeez. All right, let's keep it moving.
First thing I would say is she's actually pretty for being 53.
Yeah.
And it's so obvious that she's craving for that love and wanting to be loved. And I think all of us are wired to long for that.
Mm.
There's always this word self love. We can love ourselves and we can even love someone, but not necessarily having to anticipate to have that love reciprocated. And that's such a beautiful love to feel. But falling in love is also a very good process. But I think what happens to her is she she keeps longing for that perfect man because she mentioned that word, and because of that she's probably afraid to take a risk to fall in love with someone because she might think like, oh, what if this is not the perfect man for me, and trying to find that perfect person is holding herself back to not really experiencing falling in love because again, falling in love, it's always a risk, and for me, I would rather love and lost than to never have loved at all.
Yeah.
So
That's the most beautiful thing to hear. To
Yeah.
love and lost rather than
yeah.
to not love at all. I would say that because she has mentioned about her age, she's 53, and I would say that age is really just a number. It's really not too late to love. Like there's no age limit. We see people getting married at 60, at 70. Um, so yes, it's never too late to love. And I'm not sure you guys if you have um, read the comments in that video, but this is totally unrelated. But I would say that the comment section was full of, or the lack of empathy in the comment section, and the level of mocking her because, I mean, obviously, we don't know what she was going through during her younger years, but it's just sad to actually see that there's no a lot of people don't have empathy towards others. She obviously had been vulnerable in front of the camera because she had these realizations where, oh, I'm missing this, I'm missing a partner and I want to love now, and we don't know what she went through in her younger years, and she just right now she wants to focus on that. And I would say that there's really no need to like mock the person because people change, you and I change, our priorities and desires evolve over time. So probably when she was younger, having a relationship was not her priority, and we all made decisions before that is no longer what we want now. And she is like, she's just a human, right? You made decisions before that you probably have already changed, and at some point you regretted that, and she obviously has, you know, some regrets in her tone. So yeah, but I would say again, there it's not too late to find love, or it's
She
not too late
deserves
to
a
love.
chance.
Yeah.
She deserves a chance. It's never too late. But also, in some cases, because they're too, I know, they have a high standards. They want a perfect man. I mean, you can you can find a lot of good men, but there's no such a perfect man. Of course, there's always going to be a negative with a person, right? Yeah, I think in some case they are watching too much K drama, maybe you know, to meet a perfect man. There's no such a perfect man. What do you think, guys? You know?
Yeah.
The perfect man may not exist, but I would say fulfilling and meaningful um, connections certainly do. So
Yeah.
maybe we don't focus on finding the perfect man, but finding a meaningful connection towards another gender. So
Exactly.
Mm.
And also, it's like instead of asking, where is the perfect man? How about asking yourself, am I becoming the person
Yes,
that
exactly.
I want to date?
Mm.
Because they're like, oh, these are the list of the qualities that I am looking for. But then, do you have that quality for
Exactly,
yourself?
right?
Yeah. And I really believe that you attract the kind of person, like if you attract this person that's you think are not good, then you need to look at yourself in the mirror too. Because,
Mm.
you know, you're attracting the kind of energy that you're expressing, that you're putting out. So
yes,
that's
so if you want to find the perfect man, you need to be the perfect woman,
exactly.
right?
Yeah.
And perfection, there's no such thing as perfection. So
So anyway,
Okay. Now, I gotta give a little pushback because I can understand why she thinks there was a lack of empathy in the comments for her, but the problem is that she doesn't understand the climate of the dating market in the United States. So let me make this clear, because a lot of the stuff that they just said, they kind of mentioned it themselves. Lady on the right even mentioned it. She's attractive for her age, 53, right? So imagine what kind of suitors that she had thrown her way when she was 23. Um, Woman on the left, you don't know what her decisions were back in those years and this and that, and maybe a relationship wasn't a priority. Fair enough. That's a fair assessment. But if it wasn't a priority, you can't expect men to make you a priority now when you're at an age where most men aren't going to find you desirable, especially the perfect man. And like you just said, she's not, there's no such thing as perfection. We all know this. That's just common damn sense. You can argue that that might be another reason why she's been single and hasn't found her person even at 53, because all this time she's been looking for the perfect man when she's not perfect herself. Nobody is. Y'all just said that yourselves. So I mean, that's the only thing I'm gonna give them a little bit of pushback on. But outside of that, I pretty much agree with everything else they said. See what y'all saying in the chat. All right, we good in the chat. Let's keep it moving.
Guys, let's move into the next video.
The other day, my car broke down, and I literally had no one to call. I have to think of food to cook myself every single night for dinner. When I get sick, I can't just cry to my mom and have her make me make soup. I have to freaking pick up the phone and call the doctor and make my own appointment. Word of advice, live with your parents and freeload off them for as long as you can.
Wow.
Or get a man to pay for literally everything, because, honey, this independent bad bitch shit is not as fun as it seems. Trust and believe.
What can you say about it?
Like, look at their reaction, man. Look, everybody said that. I'm like, they had the same complaint about her voice too. Check this out.
First of all, the tone of voice is quite annoying, to be
Yeah.
honest.
I was gonna say the same thing. I was like, I hope she does not sound like that in front of
Of a guy.
her partner.
Yeah, because that's such a turn off, I think. And you know, yes, she pointed about the strong, independent woman, and she's the totally complete opposite. She's the most dependent person, and she's even giving advice to be as dependent as your parents. And if your parents no longer want to provide for you, then move on to another guy to depend on. And I think that's very toxic, even for for a woman. And I hope that young girls would not think that from family jumping on a relationship just to have that security for them.
Mhm.
Exactly.
I would say that in this video, well, she's tired of being independent, and looking at the video, she's only like in her 20s. So she really has not lived life yet.
Mm.
So what I can say is that there is a sense of desperation in this video. I'd like to point out the difference between, because she is basically needing a man, and there is quite a distinction between wanting and needing a man. Personally, I would say that wanting a man is to be with somebody, to, like, let's say, you want to have a companion, to have a fulfilling life, and spend that with somebody. However, you are not solely dependent when it comes to your emotional needs, right? So that's like wanting a man. when we talk about needing a man, there is a sense of desperation there where it implies a stronger dependency towards the partner. And I think that is going to create a strong codependency dynamic in a relationship. And that is really a toxic one, I would say.
Yeah.
Because if you're in that relationship, you are solely relying to that person emotionally for validations, for support, let's say for sense of identity, even. So when your partner is not available at that time, let's say he's having a boys' night out, and you're constantly texting him because again you cannot live because he's not available. Like you cannot function without your partner. So when you text the person and the person is unable to respond quickly, you make that as an issue, and then it creates a fight. So I think that we have to probably like evaluate ourselves whether or not we are wanting to be with a man or needing to be with a man. Because again, wanting is like a healthier version of being
Yeah.
with somebody, while needing is like it's craving for that strong codependency, and it's not healthy.
I love your response, Shay, about like it shows desperation in her word, and also pointing out that she's young. She's probably not really understanding what the concept of love and relationship really means. And being a woman, is it just your role to be provided? It's like you're a damsel in distress type of thing. Maybe she's in that fairy tale type of relationship based on what she heard or the kind of upbringing she have. So it's thank you for pointing that out, and I'm learning something here.
Yeah.
I love it. Great.
Yeah.
Let's
Alright.
see what other videos we have here.
Anyone who knows me knows that I'm more like Miss Independent. I don't need no man. Until now. I am 40 years old.
Oh, damn.
I am tired. And I'm sick to death of mowing and whippersnipping my yard. It just never stops. It never stops growing. It's like a jungle. I've had enough. I have two options.
Nope. 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 Cause wasn't it that damn panda bear? Cause that shit still pisses me off. Wasn't it that damn panda bear Ace Metaphor who said, y'all over here saying y'all do stuff like mow the lawn and that stuff only happens once a week. But here you got a woman who says she over here tired of doing it because it keeps growing and it keeps growing and it keeps growing. And how many times have I told y'all I'm like I don't like seeing women do yard work, like especially strenuous stuff like that. You in the hot ass sun pushing this heavy. Well, lawnmowers aren't heavy as they used to be, but they got a little weight to them. Like, come on, bruh. Seriously?
I either move out of this house and move into a unit that's all concrete with no yard, or I get married. Hit me up.
The thing that I'm noticing in this video is like, okay, they're pointing out so good thing is that they're now realizing that being strong, independent, and to be like that all the time is a good thing. And to realize that sometimes we actually need someone, we need connection. And I would be honest, I used to feel that, okay, I'm a strong, independent woman. I can live by myself. Like I already had a bad relationship and I'm done with that. But when there are moments when you feel down, when you feel sad, and you wish, you crave for someone there to just hug you and to mow your backyard. But I think that the only thing that I love that she's being, she acknowledged that, she's tired of being strong, independent. She needs someone. She wants someone. But the question there is, what is that need and want? If it's just for a selfish reason of having someone to help you clean, to help you cut the garden, why don't you just hire
Yeah, hi.
A
Pay someone to
person.
do that.
Yeah, like being in a relationship, it's not about you having a wife to clean your house. You're not, are you hiring a maid or
Mm.
something? It's not about finding a guy to provide for you. Like, are you not capable to provide of yourself? It's like go into a relationship because you love the person. Be in a relationship because you're connected, you're compatible with that someone, and enjoy the process of actually having that, going to that journey of being in a relationship, the dating part, the chemistry and spark. And it evolves to, oh, am I compatible with this person? And after that, like, oh, is there enough connection for us to build a relationship? Instead of just deciding, like, okay, I think I need someone to help me fix my plumbing issue, someone to do this, and therefore I need a man. That's I think a wrong way to go about being in a relationship. Less, m- definitely not a good reason to be married to someone. So that's just my reaction to her.
You are definitely you're being with somebody for the wrong reasons,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Because you just basically want to be with somebody to help you do whatever. That goes back to wanting and needing.
Mm.
And I would also say that this is, I think, I'm not an expert on anything, but I think this is where women go wrong,
Mm.
because we think of ourselves that we are independent and we can do everything, right? I mean, there's nothing wrong with thinking that we are independent. However, um, claiming yourself or being independent does not necessarily have to be isolating yourself
Mm.
from the opposite gender. Like, let's say, for example, you can still be independent even when you have a partner, because again, you want the person, it's like the guy is a bonus into your life.
Mhm.
Like, you don't need a guy for anything. You want that person, you want your partner, because you already have a meaningful life, but you want to share that with your partner. It's not because you want him to mow your lawn. So I think that um, a lot of women, especially the feminists, got it all wrong, because when we say the word independent, they think that they don't need a man.
Mm.
And for me, I can be independent while I have a partner, because I'm not going to be solely um, relying my partner to like do anything for me.
Mhm.
Like, I'm not sure if I have articulated that well enough for the viewers to understand, but I just really think that having a partner or having a husband does not diminish a woman's independency and maturity. I
Yeah.
just I just think that yeah, it does not diminish our independence even when you already have a partner.
Yeah, I'll give you an example. Like, Gary, he can provide for our family. But if I had an opportunity, like to make money, like doing YouTube, I would love to do that. Not because I want to make my own money. I want to help him. Like, that's the example. Like, you know, like you want to make your relationship easier for your family. And I think, yeah, that you are right.
Yeah. It's like, instead of, if you're alone, it's good to be independent. But if you want to connect with someone, then transition that independent to co-independent. Like, you collaborate together.
Mhm.
And I really love watching your channel, Leia, and seeing you and Gary together. This is like an example of a healthy relationship, helping each other.
Yeah. Yeah, like, like if we
You know what? That's a very valid point. Yeah, and I think that's one of the. I gotta agree with them on this, man. That's definitely when women that's definitely where women go astray at, man. With the whole independence thing, man. They take it too. That's what they take it. They take it just as literal as when Tyler Perry said that you should be cool with him just paying a light bill, when they know damn well he didn't mean that literally, but they took it literally. it's the same thing with this independence, man. They've taken it way too literally. Thank you, Chicken Wing. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Because I be willing to bet whatever money Leia makes off of YouTube, she uses it to help for the household. She's not just pocketing it like you would expect American women to, because let's be real. I think that's what majority of Western women would do. You know what I mean? They wouldn't bring it into the household to share. They would pocket that for themselves and just expect a man to continue doing what he been doing. So yeah, I agree, man. Definitely, bro. Like, bring the money together, man. Build wealth.
Yeah, they're guarding. I would do that too. If you know, just make it easier. Like, why would you hire someone to do that if you can do it yourself? And we do that not because we are independent and we want to show our husband that we don't need him, but because we want to make life easier. We want to help each other, and that's how it's supposed to be. The relationship is. It's about like you know, like a group, like you know, helping each other. That's how I see it, as a family or as a partner,
Yes.
helping each other.
You want to see him grow, and at the same time, you are growing as well.
Exactly.
Yes,
That's great.
That's our comment. Let's move into the next video.
We as women are so independent now, and that's okay. But it's also okay to need a man. I need a man. I need a man to wash my car. I need a man to help me go get my car fixed, get my brakes done, pump my gas, take the groceries in the house, rub on my booty. I'm tired of being independent, and I want to be independently dependent.
Do it yourself.
You know, you want to notice what's the running thing with these women whenever they say they tired of being independent. You notice that the only things that they miss from a man is the things that men would typically do for them anyway. It's never about the person, character, and it's just I need a man. I need a man because I want this, because I want to get this done. I need that done. I need this done. I need that done. Have y'all noticed that? It's always followed up by what a man is going to do for her. DS, man, DS over here laughing, but I'm dead serious, bro. Whenever these women, I'm DS, cause see, DS is Filipina. Yeah, I mean, she in the States, but she from the Philippines, so I think she got a good idea what's going on here. Don't sit over here and tell me you ain't seen this before. Where all these women who say they need a man, they independent, they need a man, and the first thing they do is start ripping off this laundry list of things that they want a man to do for them. That they have to do for themselves, that they're tired of doing for themselves. Like, I know it's multiple conversations going on in the chat, but you ain't gonna sit over here and tell me I'm the only one who noticed that. Oh, okay, yeah, right. Yeah, I know I'm not the only one that noticed that. That's crazy, bro. That's a bunch of BS. Like, don't say I'm tired of being independent, and the first thing you want to do is rip off all the stuff that I'm supposed to do for you. She said, I thought they were independent. Exactly. This is Western modern woman logic. It's only when it's convenient for them. Women are women when they're convenient for them, and then they act like men when it's convenient for them. Like, men are held to a traditional standard at all times. Women's standard is static. It changes to whatever convenience they want. I'm like that. That's why so many men are like upset. Hold on, man. Can y'all still see this? I did not mean to do that. Um. Uh.
But it's also okay to need a man. I need a man. I need a man to wash my car. I need a man to help me go get my car fixed, get my brakes done, pump my gas, take the groceries in the house, rub on my booty. I'm tired of being independent, and I want to be independently dependent.
Do it yourself.
At first, I was actually like hoping that, wow, this seems to be a different video. This girl seems to be acknowledging and really knowing that, yeah, being independent is good, but sometimes it can be tiring. And there's a hint of seduction out there. I like the part of rubbing the break. Oh, I like getting massage. But again, it goes back to like wanting to be with someone because for a wrong reason. It's like you just want like a helper for you. Like why don't you start asking like I need a man because I want to feel connected with someone. I need a man because I want to share life and I want to give love and receive the love back. Something like that.
Yeah, and who's gonna the guy you're going to attract if that's how you know how you sell yourself? Like
Yeah.
you're right. Who's want to be with you if that's the case, right?
I would also say that I said this a couple of times in my channel where I think, like you also mentioned it earlier, Glad, that I think we need to focus more on ourselves, our personal development, personal growth. Are we ready for this relationship? Am I ready to be a perfect? There's
Am I
no such
becoming?
thing again.
Yeah.
Yes. Am I ready for this? Instead of trying to find the perfect partner. I think that again we shouldn't look for a partner. He comes when he comes in due time, or maybe there's not no such thing as perfect time. But personally, I wouldn't go out my way to find my partner. I would just like busy myself, um, getting ready for enhancing myself or improving myself, so that when that person comes, when I'm not looking, of course, I'm already emotionally stable, emotionally intellectual, and all that stuff. So
Yeah, I love when you mention the word like self improvement. And yes, when you're in that desperation state of really wanting to find someone, I've done that for 2 years and it didn't work. And when I finally pause and say, you know what, let me drop the agenda of finding a partner and let me start like making myself better and just connect with people, just meet people and connect without really thinking or analyzing like, huh, is this a boyfriend material, is this a partner material, like just dropping all that and enjoying, like making it as authentic and genuine. And you'll be surprised, I was surprised that, oh, when I'm not looking anymore, the right person arrives. He's not perfect, but he's right at that moment, and both of us is actually helping each other to be better. We're both growing as a person. And I think that's the way to go. That's the most important thing to actually focus on. Ask yourself, like, who am I in the relationship? Am I trying to be, I think for most guys, they want to be the provider. Like they want to find someone who would be dependent on them.
Mhm.
And there are also a lot of girls who just want to depend on someone.
Yeah.
And it can be very toxic when, because there's no balance. If you're always the dependent person, what if your partner or husband would get sick? Then you will not be able to function at all. So what? You're gonna leave your sick husband and find another person to depend on? And if you're just a provider and you keep looking for a woman who's not capable, and you're not helping that woman to be uh, independent enough, so if you're gone or if something happens to you, then she would still be able to stand on her feet. If you're not able to do that, then I don't think the relationship would really flourish.
Mhm.
So the goal there is find a partnership where both of you can be supporter of each
Yes.
other. I think that's really the ideal thing, not just to rub your back, but find someone who loves to give and receive back massage.
One thing I can add to what you said about when you're looking for a partner, there is a huge tendency when you are looking for a partner, you are settling for what is available.
Mm.
Right. So again, there's there's a sense of, a little bit of desperation in there.
Mhm.
So when you're not looking, I think I always say this, and my viewers already know that it's the most beautiful thing to find somebody when you're not looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So.
surprise and yeah, exactly. Just attract. Don't chase, just attract.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
love that.
sorry to
Oh,
cut
oh,
you
it's
off.
okay. I said it's a good word. Yeah.
Mhm. I think high value women or elegant women do not chase men.
It's just
They
attract.
attract. Yeah. All right. So before we continue the next video, we have to do a part 2 for this. O part 2 na lang tanong.
Okay.
It's haba. It's haba. All right, guys. So before we continue our next video that we're going to react, we're gonna make part 2 for this because it's gonna be a very long video. This part 1 it's already like almost 30 minutes. So
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it. Yeah, because they recently just she just uploaded a part 2 to that. So if y'all want to, I can do a reaction to that. Hell, shit, I might for real, might do it tomorrow night. I don't know. I'll probably just put it off till next weekend. Yeah, but she did do a part 2, but they literally just uploaded it like a few hours ago, so um, it's already loaded up and everything. So we can get back to that, and I'm already going like on an hour and a half here, uh, and it's just hit 11 p.m. over here. So yeah, it's getting late, and I need to get ready for tomorrow. Get ready to get this content up for tomorrow. Um, Speaking of content, man, make sure y'all checking it out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Please hit the like button for this stream if you haven't already. All right. And he just dropped it, man. Check out that merch, man. Shout out to the merch gang. Uh, Again, you got said rub on a yeah. See, I'm like, yeah, y'all was seeing the same thing I was seeing too. Yeah, it was all. So yeah, man, it's funny, bro. Funny to see how these women switch up, man. I'm telling you, bro. I really am starting to think inflation has something to do with it, man. Think about it, bro. The harder and harder it is getting for these women financially, it seems like the more and more they're trying to revert to, oh nah, I just want to stay at home now. It's almost like, oh well, this is getting too expensive. Oh, I just want to I just want to be a housewife now. Like what? That seems to be what I'm seeing, man. For real, bro. You know what I mean? If you want to support the show, that is the Cash App. I want to thank everybody that sent a super chat. $19.99, $10 from EKNL, the $10 super chat from the Do Better podcast with Theo Coop, and the £10 from Rose S. Thank you guys so much for your contributions and your donations. And I also want to give another shout out to Mr. Jamal Fowler with the $25 Cash App earlier. He is officially the show sponsor of today. All righty. And make sure y'all subscribe to the travel vlog channel. I will be leaving for Medellin in about 3.5 weeks now. Definitely prepping for it. I was going through, all my clothes and stuff because, I'm like, those 3 weeks are going to go by real fast. Next thing you know, I'll be on that flight. So, got to get me up here more aware. Well, I'm like, what you mean? Yeah, man, that is the travel vlog channel, man. Make sure y'all check that out. You know what I mean? I'm like one of my most recent videos was me talking about flight prices, how to get the best flight prices you could possibly get, and also did a workout with the young with brother Antoine Brown Sr. as well, man. So y'all should check that out. Yeah, man. Definitely I'm gonna be doing a little bit of vlogging here, man, kind of leading up to it. Kind of like, as like a build up / preparation for when I leave. Really looking forward to it. Gotta start trying to continuing to get better with the Spanish and stuff like that. So y'all will get a chance to see how good / bad my Spanish is. So yeah, man. I think next weekend I'll probably do a part 2 reaction to the Filipinas and leave the other night open for something else. I don't know at the moment, but as we inch closer and closer to me leaving for Colombia, eventually we'll start doing live shows about Colombia, Medellin in particular. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Again, please hit that like button on the way in. Yeah, JD, don't forget to email me, man. Yeah, I'm like, we can definitely link up when I'm in Medellin. Please hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe, hit the notifications, all that good jazz. All right. And I will see you guys live again. More than likely Friday night. Possibility of tomorrow night, but more than likely Friday night. But yeah, man, and we'll do a part 2 to this, man, because I definitely want to see what they had to say about the other videos. All right, you guys. So until next time, y'all know how we ride out. Deuces.
Brother on my arm, no brother on your arm.